Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Leslie from DeFi Singapore. We're coming into you live, and as it's been a while since we had this conversation, and it seems I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. Okay, no more. And thank you for joining back. Joining us back into on this show itself, where the crypto uncles, basically I call them, they're going to join us in a short while, where we actually talk about cryptocurrencies, and simply just having a cup of coffee amongst friends, in terms of what the industry is doing. If you are first time coming into this, just give me a wave, and type into the comments. Anytime you have any questions you want to ask, just keep typing in. We'll try to address as much as possible. This is a free and easy session. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my coffee drinkers for the day itself. None other than my my mentor, my good friend, the old guy of the space, Danny.
Hey.
And yes, he is the shit stirrer, so I will force him to wear the mask whenever he's going to speak controversial. That's right. Yeah, we will be addressing some very controversial issues. Okay, and my Wi-Fi is having some issues. What's up, man? Okay, I don't need to move anywhere any closer. Okay, I'm just going to cross fingers. It's not going to cause a lot of issues. And next up, we have a new kid on the block. Okay, new kid on the block. he's my friend's friend, who started his journey in crypto space. I thought I kind of invite him to come and talk about his journey, and maybe what are the new things now that he's experiencing. And he's burning with questions, so I can get to ask questions along the way.
Hey, hello.
Welcome, Jose. New kid on the block.
Guys.
Yes.
Thanks for having me on.
We will be, no problem, man, bro. We will be joining by three more other people, because they are running a bit late. That's without a doubt Jesse Johnson from Aavegotchi is joining us later on tonight. Woohoo! I tried so hard and managed to meet him. This guy is really awesome. I met him 1.5 years ago. So we should have a good time later on when he starts to come in. Okay. Yes, we just have Steve joining us at the moment. Yes, Steve.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
yeah, this is quarantine life. You gotta love it, man.
Yeah, Steve, give us an update, man. You've been quarantined, man. So yeah, tell us, man. That's why you're not having a green screen, right?
Let's just I don't have a green screen right now because it's sitting in storage back home. But I mean, I'm not in quarantine like the CDC came and locked me up or something like that. It's not like that. although Johnny would probably laugh at it if it was true, but no, my wife and I decided to get out of Europe because Europe's just a mess.
Okay.
Things are just not good. Got tired of being locked in the jail called home, so we decided to go someplace a bit warmer, a bit closer to you guys.
Cool. Yes, meet Jose anyway.
It requires this kind of lifestyle with fans spinning and stuff like that.
That's fine. Meet Jose, the new kid on the block. His personal friend of mine is going to join us for the show. And he's probably going to ask a lot more questions, right? So you guys are the old guards. You guys are
be gentle on us, man. We're very fragile when it comes to questions. So
I hear you're the star trader, man.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say a personal hi to our regular fan, Yao Tian. Yes, thank you for joining us, man. Yes, hello. Thanks for joining us. I think he's been asking where's Danny, the last few times. So guys, if you are here for the first time, send us a hello, on the comment. If not, like and share on our on the channel itself, please do so. Support is very important for us in the crypto space. So just ask away and everything. So if you have any questions. So what have you guys been doing, man? I know we've been busy. I know Danny, Steve, we've been tied up. I mean, ever since last year, we've been giving out tips the space has been exploding, right? I mean, I still remember the tips that we gave to buy DOT early. I think it was below $10. Now it's above $30. So you guys, whoever heard of tips, we won our coffee, okay?
Yeah,
if you see us,
Dunny did call Sandbox.
Yeah, that's Sandbox.
I'll tell you, Sandbox. When he told us about Sandbox, I started tracking it because I want to see, like, we need to have like a Dunny meter. So the Dunny meter for Sandbox is up 53.96% against Ethereum, and overall it's up 366% against USD. Of course, it's being dragged along by Ether, but still 54%. So well done, Dunny, on that one. Dunny also called out another one called CFI. I'm going to just do this as like a little report every week on what he calls and whether it worked. And CFI is up 19.97% against Ether and up 236% against dollar. And then there was the last one called Cube.
236.
It's dead. Cube is gone. But we covered our losses. We covered our losses with Sand and CFI. So well done. Thank you for that.
2 out of 3. All right, not so bad, man. 2 out of 3, man.
Not too bad, man.
You know what though? I noticed the trade volume on Cube was dying, so I pulled out my liquidity on it and sold it. And like 3 weeks later, I noticed it was no longer there. So my instincts were good. I just didn't tell Dunny that. So hopefully you didn't lose on that one, Dunny.
No. I earned quite a bit from my NFT fund.
So the Dunny meter's got 2 plus and 1 minus. That's not bad.
To our viewers on who just joined us or who are watching this, this is this disclaimer as per normal. Please do not take the advice literally. For goodness sake, please do your own due diligence, right? Steve obviously
unless you're stupid enough to listen to Dunny and you do it.
That's how degenerate it is, right? I mean, that's what we are. So as degenerate as it gets, right, guys? So I mean, Hossein has been dabbling in the space. Hossein, what coins have you been looking at? I told you about DOT, right? So I hope you got onto DOT. So
I got in, but still a bit higher than a little more higher, about 7 times higher than $5. About there. Got in so about $3.
Now it's okay. Yeah, DOT, I think it's still going to be a long-term play for us. I do believe that it has a lot more potential, right? Danny has told us this before. He told us this when Ethereum's price was below $1,000, man. That was in a short span of 2 months, guys. We are experiencing a crypto bull market with that we have never seen before. It's ridiculous, right? Yeah. So
it's not ridiculous. It's very rewarding.
Yeah, we've been waiting
for people. This is what financial freedom looks like. Would you just listen to me already?
Yeah, Steve wrote a book called.
Go ahead.
Steve wrote a book called "Be Left Behind." Guys don't want to be left behind. Yeah, just show your book. Do you have your book around? No, you don't. Okay, Be Left Behind. All right, I'll type it out. Yeah, so,
I'll find it later.
I kind of did him a disservice earlier. Yeah, so I kind of did him a disservice
earlier.
So
Steve, how long have you been in crypto for?
Since 2016.
Steve.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
same
so
as
about
me,
the
man.
same time as Leslie then. Nice.
Yeah. I listened. I didn't know Dunny, but I listened to him. Magically, like telepathically. But now I know Dunny. I don't listen to him anymore. No, that's not true.
It's that FOMO that I'm looking at.
The FOMO fit, we called it, remember? Oh, God. A heart attack. Sorry.
Why are you having a heart attack?
Hey, that's like the best logo.
Yeah, man. That's really cool, man. That looks like
MetaMask?
Yeah. No, it's not MetaMask. But does have the bottom of the Ethereum logo. So welcome to the channel, dude. Yeah.
So if we go back to when that's the book. Yeah. So if you go back to when Dunny was talking about Pumptober and the 13K Bitcoin, I went to friends and I go, look, this is it, guys. Get in now or forever hold your peace. I kid you not. When it went to 26K, I said, did you get in yet? And they were like, no. Why? What's the price now? I said, double. I said, but if you don't hurry up, it'll double again. And they're like, no, it won't. I said, it will. And then they organized a phone call with some friends, and they're like, look, maybe Bitcoin's too expensive for us. What about Ether? I said, but Ether's like $400. Get in now. They didn't get in. 5x on Ether, double and then doubled again, went to 52K, went to 58K. They're still not in.
Wow.
There's nothing more we can do except tell them they will be left behind. That's why we gave the book the title we gave.
But you know what I know at which price these friends will get in?
100K.
Yes, and which is why we are all at laser eyes now, man.
Laser eyes.
What is with the
So that's
laser
the whole
eyes,
meme
man? Can you
thing,
share?
right?
Can you
Yeah.
share more? What is with the laser eyes? Yeah. What is with the laser eyes, man?
You remember that we have a couple of memes that happened like last 2 months, right? We have our aping in, we have our diamond hands, and recently we have our laser eyes. Okay. I don't know whether my wife will be pissed, but she's asleep now, so that'll be good. So she just started like buying some Bitcoin and so on, because she said that I don't save for the family, so she wants to do the saving.
Wow.
Sonny, what have you not told her?
Pretty much everything, but
Yeah, that's the question you should ask yourself. Unfortunately,
Oh my
then you can't
God.
wear your mask in front of her, man. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
so,
Unfortunately, you can't wear the mask with her in
She's in
front of
for
her,
a
man. Bro.
shock of her life.
yeah, so like the second day she bought, right, she started looking at the graphs for like 2 hours.
Welcome to the world of DChan, man.
Yeah, so you see, right? So what happens is, as people slowly get poisoned by BTC and the cryptocurrencies, they start to spend longer and longer hours looking at their phones, looking at their charts, and so on. And many of them lose their sleep in pump and dump cycles, bull runs, bear, and so on, right? Actually, they just keep losing their sleep anytime, any reason, or when Elon tweets or whatever, right? So nowadays they are losing their sleep a lot. So as people keep losing their sleep, what happened to the color of their eyes, man?
Yeah, heavy eye bags,
They get bloodshot.
become laser eyes. Laser eyes.
So in order for BTC to hit 100K, right, everybody has to keep on ordering, to keep on looking at the graphs, and and wait till the 100K comes. By then, right, everybody will be so bloodshot, right?
It won't be laser eyes, it'll be eyes bleeding, man, dude.
So this will be our meme for the next
More
100K.
like dragon eyes.
Yeah. Well, talking about wives, my wife actually joined me in my class. Finally, I'm just very proud to announce it to the world, right? That she's on board. She joined in in the crypto movement. So never too late, guys. Never too late. If your wife,
never too late. Get on the boat now.
So she bought her first Litecoin, huh?
Litecoin.
Honestly, back in 2017, I remember the whole craze was everyone saying, "Ooh, let's get some silver. We'll go for like the second coin," and everyone was just jumping in buying Litecoin. I was like, "Oh God, seriously?" So I had to just say, like, throw the joke out there, like it's probably the same again. Like, look, I got
it's
Litecoin.
not Litecoin. It's Dogecoin, dude. Yes. Anyway, we're welcome.
Your wife bought Dogecoin?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's crazy about Dogecoin. Someone posted up on Facebook. I saw on Facebook, right? Yeah. For you guys, for Hussein, just to let you know, we're still uncles, right? So we're still using Facebook. He's the new kid on the block, so he probably doesn't use Facebook as much.
I still have Facebook. You added me as a friend on Facebook.
Yeah. So on Facebook, right? What I saw was
the band.
Right.
People use Facebook.
Yeah. So what I saw on Facebook, right, was that some shops were actually, having as a Bitcoin acceptance, right, basically as a payment. But I saw Dogecoin, man.
Yeah, I heard you can even buy cars in the US, right? And Nissan Daytona or something like that. Yeah. Madness. It's the people's coin.
Yeah, so everyone say hello to Kubert, man. Kubert,
Hi, guys.
thanks for joining us, man. Yeah. Yeah. Kubert's in here for one reason and one reason only, man. He wants to hear the alpha.
Alpha League, sir.
Yeah, alpha league, man. Kubert, do you mind explaining to everyone, especially the new kid on the block, what alpha means?
Yeah, basically it's like spoiler alerts in the crypto world. It's like, where you get all this news on pumps and airdrops and all, man.
Very nice. Taking notes.
Yep. Oh yeah. So updates for those that didn't attend our AMA, right? For those that actually invested and are coming in and so on, right? What are the good news for all of you? Fresh from the oven, 8 funds are coming into the project.
This is for BO or BB? BB, right?
This will be for BB, yes. So
yeah, man.
For those that didn't attend the AMA, sucks to be you. Please go and speak to Leslie and whatever. 8 funds are coming in.
Or they can talk to me.
Okay,
within the.
We can give them some fair competition. Everyone's got to be on notice here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's disgusting, man. And now discussions are in place. We have 2 major exchanges that will be coming into, and a huge blockchain protocol. Actually, 3 blockchain protocols that want them on, and they are investing in.
Cool.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Hold on. Pause for a moment. Dear, can we put in 10,000 for the project?
Please don't say the name of the project.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I said BB, man, dude. It's BB, man. Yeah, I didn't say anything, man. Yeah. So, Hosen, right? So.
I know. It's Blackberry.
Yeah.
The meme stuff.
Finally, I can buy my Italian road bike. After so many years.
You can buy your Lambo, bro.
No, I just want a road bike, not a real car. I want a road bike.
Wait, a road bike as in a bicycle?
2 wheels. 2 wheels. Yeah.
Or a motorbike. I kind of like motorbikes, man.
No, I'm talking about the one which is human pedal power.
I should be getting road bikes, man. But my wife banned me from biking. So.
All right. Anyway, I just want to hear your opinions while we wait for for our special guest joining us. What is your thoughts on the FIs coming in? With MicroStrategy and Elon Musk giving out tweets and things like that. Just let's hear from you guys, man. I mean, obviously, because we've been away for a while, I'm sure everyone's literally wanting to learn on that. Yes. So,
can we start with Hosen, because I want to hear his thoughts on it.
Come, Hosen, you kid on the block. Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite happy that the FIs are coming in. Hopefully, the rest of my friends will also come in. Feel like just discovering this for almost like 1 month, you just realize like how powerful BTC is. It represents people, the ordinary man on the street, man. And I feel like this is a very timely window to actually get in and to start exploring. I was telling Leslie, like, hey man, I really wish I knew earlier. I had friends telling me about it, but I was like super resistant to the idea. Heard too many like scams and whatnot coming on, but okay, I'm sold. It's the right timing, man. But I heard like so many news of like other like FIs, like the mega cap companies even coming on board. So pretty excited. Going to the moon, hopefully.
He's speaking the language, man, guys.
I stopped timing. I stopped timing it, like sometimes it's so hard, right, to just like see it climb up, like what Steve was like telling his friends. Like my friends were telling me, it's going to 30K. And I'm like, whatever, man. Yeah. And then it started going up and up and up, and like, okay, finally I'm just going to buy a ticket in. And I think the moment you put your to Mars, man, to Mars. That's right.
That's
We're gonna take a
Starlink.
trip with Elon, man. Same flight.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know who else I heard, like Apple, there's rumors of Apple going in, and few more other companies. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. How about yourself? What do you think with the FIs? You've been in space. You've been in an old guard in the space in Malaysia for the longest time, almost as long as Danny. Slightly lesser than that, but yeah, you've been the most experienced among all of us. What are your thoughts, man?
Oh no, man! I'm way behind Danny, man. So
He's being humble here. Okay, come. But your owner's opinion, like FIs. What's your opinion on having the FIs buying up huge load
yeah, I mean locally, like Malaysia,
of
we're seeing
Bitcoin?
we're seeing the traditional guys come in. So traditional insurers are coming in. So we are talking to them right now because some of them are connected back to their principals, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in UK. And we want to get insurance coverage. So when it comes to insurance, there are multiple areas, whether it's on the hot wallet, whether it's on the cold wallet. So there are different premiums, different quantums, different pricing. We are just getting to talk to them right now. We are compiling all the information. That's the boring part, the insurance part, because we are fighting with, let's say, local people with fixed deposits, and of course they have their insurance for those depositors. So if you want to actually suck in the old fiat system, you probably need that for the FIs also. It's sort of like a part of their BCE and disaster recovery strategy. So we're talking to these insurers. And on the other hand, we're also talking to accountants and auditors, which is also the boring taxation area, whether it's income, whether it's capital gains. So there's a few boring areas to cover. This is probably the last mile to cover. So it's going to take some time, and probably the discussions are going to go on for another 2 years, 3 years, until they feel comfortable. But I think we are seeing a lot of high net worth guys.
Yeah.
Sorry?
But then the Bitcoin price will run up like much more, man.
I don't have to worry, man. I got my Italian road bike already. So and I'll borrow your yachts and your private jets.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, I come by to Sentosa and then just rent it for the day, man. Steve, your thoughts? How about your thoughts, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting myself a very nice classic vintage car.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
No Lambos, man.
MGB, an MGB convertible, 1960s, red, nice and shiny. That's the only thing that I need in life.
Yeah,
I don't need to fly anymore. Where am I going to go?
Then
too much.
Convert it to an electric bike for you, electric car for you, man.
Well, you want me to turn the vintage car into an electric car?
Yeah, there is only the cover.
No, listen to the sound of that engine, man. You can't ruin the car.
No, I can give you engine sounds also, man.
I don't need transformer sounds on my car, thank you.
Danny, how about you, man?
Johnny, you get the private jet. You can come visit. I'll take you for a drive somewhere, and then get a helicopter, and we'll tour over some mountains or something, and then we just need to get a motorcycle. So if everyone just gets what they need, one big boat to move us from place to place, we'll be set.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate DGen collab.
Yeah, you should have a club called DGen. It'll be quite cool,
the
right?
DGen club.
There you go. I just gave out another idea. What's up, man? Yeah, whoever that forms the club, it's free membership for all 5 of us.
Leslie, no disrespect, but your ideas aren't going to the moon.
Oh, that's true.
Respect to Donnie. You got 2 out of 3 coins correct. The DGen club isn't going to make us much unless you make a coin out of it.
Yeah. You haven't told us about what your thoughts are on the FIs, dude. You were like raving on about your MG.
Well, yeah. So on the FI side, I mean, I lived in that space a long time. I mean, traditionally, you're going to find like the little hedge funds are going to get in first, and then you're going to get some of the venture capital firms to come in, and then you see the big, the larger institutional investors that are coming in. And Kolb, as you said, when you get to like the really big institutional guys, the real big money guys, and especially insurance, they always come right at the end. And then the retailers come after that. So the question is whether the retailers are going to get a little bit wiser this time, or are they going to just wait till the insurance guys come in? Because that's the problem here. We need to get the real, retailers need to get in now, so they beat the insurance guys, and then the insurance guys start panicking, going, "Oh my God, the retailers are actually beating us to the game here for a change. We better do something about it." So there's certainly room to change the way things play, but yeah, insurance is going to be slow. They are by far the most. I spent 5 or 6 years just working in the insurance sector, and man, those guys work slow, but they're managing risk. So everything for them is risk on, risk off, or only risk on, in fact. How much is this going to cost us if there's a loss? Traders are like, I had a loss? Oh, well, I had a loss. Danny. I'll make it back on the next one.
Jose has something to say.
Yeah. So speaking of risk, right? Have you heard, what do you think? What are your thoughts on like Bill Gates talking to people about Bitcoin?
He is funny individual. Okay,
talking about Bitcoin, really?
So
share the screen now. What did he say? What did he say? Share the screen, man.
Okay, let me try to find out what he said.
Take the vaccine through the Bill Gates Foundation, and I'll give you 0.001 Bitcoin to send us your ID card here.
I found it. Okay, I'm sharing the screen, guys. Hold on.
All right.
I didn't know I sit in there.
Yeah.
That's
share
great.
the screen, man. Share the screen.
Hold on.
So I think basically he says that he's not bullish on Bitcoin. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's expected from him. Nobody should be richer than Bill Gates.
Yeah, other than Danny, right? Please.
Little does Bill Gates know, but he's no longer the richest guy in the world, or even in the top 10 anymore.
Nope.
He says he's the third richest, but oh well, yeah.
He's not anymore.
Yeah, and he said that he would short BTC if there was an easy way to do it. This is to Bill Gates. You can short BTC on CMC. You can short BTC on Binance, and you can short BTC on BitMEX, Bitfinex, and quite a few of the exchanges, which the KYC doesn't take. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Bybit requires. Yeah.
Well, you can, and please short BTC.
Yes, please do. So we can wipe out your wealth.
Man, you just gave a free promo to all the exchanges, man. Exchanges, if you are listening now, if you are seeing this, do give us a shout out, man, for DeFi Singapore, and especially for Danny as well in the house.
Yeah, the moment he shorts BTC, right, all of us Oguts are gonna long it. All his shots. He just need to do it one time. That's all he needs to do.
It'll be the biggest moon in history.
Yeah. You all want to see BTC hit 100K, right? When Bill Gates shorts BTC, we will make it 100K.
Man, if it's something that I've learned over the time, right, is that you guys, when y'all talk shit like this, and when it really happens, I'm like, shit. It's like, and the next thing you know, you see news like Bill Gates on Binance, for example. I don't know if it's that. But no, actually, Binance is not there anymore.
No, man, he'll be on CNBC being interviewed on how did you lose all your money.
Yeah. Talking about CNBC, have you seen the picture that I was sending out on Facebook as well? CNA actually promoted the wrong Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, the wrong pair. Yeah.
Oh man, that was like crazy, man. Thanks, Aaron Ting, for sharing this out. Shout out to you, man.
But the worst is not that they promoted the wrong pair. They wrote the wrong name. The price was correct.
It's called Bitcoin Gold. they put it up there, So then it's
but Bitcoin Gold is not at that price. It was Bitcoin's price that they put up.
So it was hilarious.
God.
Yeah.
So they fucked up at both sides. So either choose the wrong pair, which is Bitcoin Gold, and choose the correct price of Bitcoin Gold, or choose BTC, which is the correct pair and the correct price. I'm like, oh. But never mind.
I found
It
the
didn't
post.
accidentally pump gold by chance, did it?
It did. It went up. It went up. Aaron was saying it was pumping. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. And this was taken from Aaron's living home in Malaysia, man. Like, hello. Yeah.
Hey, can you guys drop by the studio and then give them a 101?
I
wish we could, but yeah, Colbert, I don't think so, man.
So you see, right? Bitcoin, the price was correct of Bitcoin, but I don't understand their level of professional, but they were never really.
They don't understand, they maybe don't even fully understand in the first place. But yeah, that's
not the point, man. This is journalistic professionalism. It has nothing to do with understanding or not understanding. They could post things about quantum physics and yet get it correct, but which I don't think any one of them ever understood. But they can't even get a ticker of a commodity correct. They can't get a ticker of an equity, stocks and shares, any of these, and they can't get it correct. Are you sure? I mean, so this is just bad journalism. Well, they were never known to be awesome to begin with. So
maybe Bitcoin Gold paid for the sponsored article, and that was all.
Oh, that's true.
Scam.
CNA just became the Schiller.
Accidentally, yeah. Somebody probably just promoted something and they didn't realize what was happening.
Yeah, or like some money or some Bitcoin go in somebody's pockets or something like that. You never know, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's quite funny, man.
Make sure a Doge article needs to go out that says the Doge is now like $10,000 and watch what happens.
Right.
Hey, what happened to Jesse?
I'm trying to see if he's getting in. It seems okay, he says, but I think he went into the wrong link. Oh, here you go. Yeah, he's coming in, logging soon.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Jesse, my man.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you guys.
See you.
Hey, hi.
I love your background, man. Let us all welcome Jesse Johnson from Aavegothchi, man. Yeah, thanks for joining in, man, Jesse. Yeah. Here's the funny thing, right? We kind of met like 1.5 years ago. I think you met most of us 1.5 years ago. But yeah, Jesse's been behind the scenes, and he's like secretly creating his Aavegotchis. And the next thing you know, it explodes into this huge, project on NFT, on the NFT space. He did great work back then, with on the 721s, the ERC to the 721s. Welcoming him here, everyone just, thanks for joining us, man, dude. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. It's exciting to be here, and Leslie, I know we talked. It's really good timing because we just got a launch date for Aavegotchi just like an hour ago. So March 2nd. March 2nd is happening.
Okay.
It's going down.
It's going down. Okay. Yeah. So okay, cool. We're gonna have you on next week's session, or a special session, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it'll work out well. So it's in any case, let's make it happen. That'd be awesome.
All right, man. I'm gonna hold you to it, man. Thanks for helping out on that as well. So you guys, if you have not heard, Jesse from Aavegothchi is gonna have a special session next week. It's just gonna tell you guys more about how to get involved in Aavegothchi, how to set up. I'm sure Jason did it, the previous time. Jason from Bitcoin Malaysia. He's also a community leader for Aavegothchi in Malaysia. So we'll probably get Tim as well to see if he's okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, man. FOMO is real. Oh yeah, that's a reality, man. Yeah.
It's going nuts on my phone right now. It's like,
very cool.
Or maybe you don't know, Jesse. Me and Jason, we are business partners. We are managing the Bitcoin Malaysia groups.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Colbert, it's nice to meet you, man. I've seen you on Twitter quite a bit, and good to chat in real life. So
Colbert's being shy. He didn't put his /Colbert/Bitcoin Malaysia. He just puts Colbert there. That's all. He's just being shy.
Because we already know. We already know.
Yeah.
I've been busy farming on QuickSwap.
That's it. That's the name of the game. Yeah, QuickSwap's been so helpful with us, and because with Aavegotchi, there's like multiple tokens involved, and QuickSwap is awesome. It's basically the layer 2 for anybody that doesn't know QuickSwap. It's the layer 2 clone of Uniswap. So if you love Uniswap, then you'll love QuickSwap because it's like that, but without the gas fees. It was some really nice farming, right? Yeah. Very nice farming.
Yeah. What's QuickSwap on, Jesse? Maybe you can let
Matic.
Matic?
Yeah.
So it's no longer called Matic now, right? It's something else, right?
Matic, actually.
I know.
Polygon.
Matic, Polygon. So the reason I still say Matic is I think Matic is like, if you want to add it to your MetaMask, I think you still want to Google like how to add Matic to your MetaMask instead of Polygon. Right. So that's why I still say Matic, but it's part of the Polygon rebrand for sure.
Right. Okay, cool. Maybe you can do a quick introduction about, like how do you get, how the Aavegotchi got, actually got started.
Yeah. I'm sorry I knew I had to drop in the middle, but I'm not sure if I interrupted or anything. But if you want, I can share my screen and just.
Oh, sure. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 second here. Share screen. It's giving me tips. I don't need tips.
You need Aavegotchis.
Leslie, have you like brought Jesse to try out some roti pratas? And are you a fan of local food, Jesse?
Trust me.
Roti prata, you just like hit me in my heart. That is, I like the egg prata. I'm a fan of the egg prata myself. So that is my favorite.
Colbert, for your information, Jesse speaks perfect Chinese. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
还可以.
Wow. 很好.
He is on WeChat. He's not even on WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah. We're like, can you do what? When I was on WhatsApp, he was like, dude, you need to change, man. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah. That was funny, man. Yeah.
Does taking Chinese lessons count for anything here?
No.
Sorry, what was that?
Does taking Chinese lessons count for anything?
No, what you have to do is you have to do 8 years in China, and that's the best way to pick up the Chinese. So
definitely the best way to pick up the Chinese. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the language is it's a huge asset. I love living in Singapore because it's like such a multilingual country. So it's a blast and always fun to bust out some Chinese here and there. So yeah, good times.
Okay, there you go. We have the screen share.
You guys can see this? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. Awesome, man.
Cool. So yeah, I'll just kind of, if you guys maybe haven't seen Aavegotchi before, or if you have, a lot of people still are kind of curious about the actual user flow. So I thought that'd be something useful I could share today, and then
Great.
run through the high level overflow here.
So I know you got to leave at 10 o'clock, so we got to keep it short, man. You guys, if you guys are not paying attention, he's going to release some alphas. So this is the time, man. Put down anything that you're doing. Pay attention.
That's right. Yeah. There's only 10,000 portals dropping on March 2nd. That's called the first haunt. And they're going to go fast because we're talking about layer 2. All of this is happening on Matic network on Polygon. And, each portal is going to go for 100 ghost. So if you want one, you're gonna have to buy it with Ghost. And so let's see, 10,000 portals times 100 Ghost, that's 1 million Ghost. Well, there's already well over 8 million Ghost that's already bridged from Ethereum side over to layer 2. And there's a lot more Ghost that could come. So if you think about it that way, I think there's no doubt these are going to sell out like super, super fast. And so it's a matter of who can get their hands on the portals. And then from there, you can use that portal to summon your Aavegotchi. Or you can actually, the portal's the 721 NFT, so you can trade it on our Aavegotchi marketplace that will be going live on the same day, which will be really nice on layer 2. But I think a lot of people are also going to want to speculate or deliver kind of arbitrage and send portals back to layer 1 for collectors. And so you're going to see closed portals, open portals, and summoned Aavegotchis crossing the bridge back to layer 1 as well. There's definitely an opportunity there, and I think a lot of demand.
Damn, that's an alpha for you, man, guys.
Yeah, we're getting straight to the alpha.
Well, Jason is in the house. Oh, Jason told you to come and join us, but he's not. He's
where's like, Jason? Is Jason
yeah,
here?
he's a part of a community. Unfortunately, we've maxed out the number of people that they can't come on stream yet. But Jason, thanks for joining in, man. Yeah.
Next week we'll hop in the live chat together.
Jason is still in his helicopter because we had an 8:30 meeting just now.
Oh no, he's driving.
Landed.
He's driving. Okay, cool. All right.
On the road. Well, yeah, I'm glad Jason's listening in because he's been, I mean, his presentation with you guys was excellent a few weeks ago, but yeah, this in particular is just kind of what's going to happen on March 2nd. So get some Ghost on layer 2, preferably 100 or more, so you can try to buy a portal. Right now, our DAO is voting on how many portals you can buy per transaction. So we're actually going to hard code a limit per transaction so that a whale can't just come in and buy 50% of the supply in one fell swoop.
You heard that, Danny?
Yeah, so I don't know. Some of you guys here, there is a cap in play.
Okay, cool.
So Danny, you can't front run it, the whole thing.
Yeah, but I want to be part of the DAO then.
You hear that? He's blocking out the whale crew.
We love our whales, but we want to balance it. It's a give and take.
Yeah.
Jesse, we love you, Jesse. We love you. We love you for that.
Can I be part of the DAO? I promise I will affect you.
No, Danny, stay down.
The DAO is open. It's open source. Come on in. Just get some Ghost, and it's actually the first time Snapshot has ported over to layer 2. So our Snapshot vote is happening on layer 2, which is awesome. So it's kind of fun.
Wow.
So you need Ghost on layer 2 to vote. And I think there's 48 hours left in the vote, and it's there's 4 choices, but it's a horse race between 25 and 5. And so we'll see what happens. It's really close. There's 900,000 Ghost supporting 25, and then there's 850,000 supporting 5. So
Jesse,
some people are hardcore.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jesse, if you see something weird happening, blame it on Danny, okay? Because he heard it first here. He's the biggest whale among all of us, officially, basically. So yeah, I'm not gonna apologize for him, but yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Sure?
Man. Yeah.
If we see 1 million Ghosts come into the vote, we'll know.
It's happening right now, Jesse, while you're not looking, man.
For goodness sake, Danny, don't make them fuck the blockchain, okay? For goodness sake, please don't make them fuck it, okay? Yeah. Yeah.
Jesse, where do you buy the Ghost? Because you said that it's on Matic, right?
Yeah. So the cool thing is you can get we have awesome liquidity now on QuickSwap. So QuickSwap.exchange has $6 million, I think, of liquidity on the Ghost Quick pair. So you got to get Quick or you got to get Ghost. One of the things we did, we were going to launch on Ethereum 2 months ago, and then we didn't because the gas fees. We saw it where it was going, and we kind of initially the game itself has a lot of on-chain transactions because the entire Aavegotchi is 100% on-chain. So we always wanted to go to layer 2 later, but we just decided to do it all now. So anyway, all the Ghost is there on Ethereum in January, and we're like, what do we do? The technical side is pretty easy to solve, but we need to bring people over to layer 2 with us. And so we worked with Matic, we worked with QuickSwap. We've got all these incentives and farming campaigns set up in late January, where there was over $100,000 worth of Ghost token and Matic token waiting on the other side of the bridge for anybody who would come over and stake. So we were able to move over about 6-7 million in that time window, came over organically to take farming and to get participate in QuickSwap's farming. And so yeah, there's plenty of Ghost on layer 2 you can get. And one reason, the other kind of hurdle is the intuitive part. It's not a very good user experience moving to layer 2. So Matic has a wallet that can do it. It's wallet.matic.network, something like that. but it's like a little bit of everything for everybody. It's staking, it's a wallet, it's a bridge. So what we did is we made Aavegotchi.com/bridge, and it's literally a bridge cartoon. And so the cartoon bridge is as intuitive as you can get, right? It's literally a bridge, and you just put your money in. You can bridge Ghost, USDC. I think we now support DAI, or we will soon, and then all of Aave's A tokens, because you're going to see you need A tokens to play the game. So you can bridge all those over in a very intuitive way. So it's still one Ethereum transaction to deposit into the bridge, but then you just deposit it, wait 5 minutes, and then you're in a virtually gasless, feeless environment on layer 2 you can run around and do your quick swap and do your DeFi and your Aavegotchi. And it's really, really pleasant, I have to say.
Have you automated the bridge so that when people are depositing one into the chain, then it comes back and it moves it to the other side? Because I know that if you're sitting in one chain and you're trying to get to the other, you've got to deposit something to receive something. So I know there's a lot of challenges with building bridge. So I'm just curious how automated that is.
In this case, it's pretty much just a new UI on top of the same backend. So
okay, cool. Right.
What we did is like the original Matic wallet has a couple choices. Like, do you want Plasma or POS, proof of stake? And it's kind of like already you're meeting decisions you'd rather not have to make. So we took all of that away, and we just give you the most intuitive, straightforward. You just literally, I should screen share it. You just like put in the number, hit go, and it tells you like wait 7 to 8 minutes, and you get a little buzz. Actually, while you're waiting, the screen changes, and the visual input boxes disappear, and all you see are Aavegotchis and little Lamborghinis flying across the bridge.
With elevator music, of course, right?
Yeah. I think there's some music involved. Our website has a lot of sound effects, so
that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. So, one of our fans is listening to bridge music, gives vibes. That's what he's saying. So, and check out his Aavegotchi, man. This is like super cool. Yeah. Jason has a question though. Can the bridge, help bridge Ether or just Ghost?
So I don't think it supports Ethereum like ETH yet, but we're adding new tokens all the time. So right now, if you've got any stable coins like USDC, that's probably the best thing to go over, because QuickSwap has awesome liquidity for both USDC and Ghost. So if you have either of those two and you bring it over, you can kind of get whatever you want from there. That's kind of the best two. Yeah. So I can't really see you guys. I'm blind while I'm sharing this screen. So I'm just going to finish running through kind of the next step of this. So you got your Ghost over, you bridged it, you get lucky, you're able to buy maybe 5 portals, maybe 25. Funny thing about that 25 is if it does get approved, the kind of stipulation is it's a cap of 25 you can buy at a time, but with an ape tax. So, you're ape into things, right? So there's an ape tax where anything above 5 is like double the price. So the DAO is going to make more revenue, but they let you buy more as a whale. So we'll see if it passes.
Can you put up the link for the bridge again, Leslie, for the Aavegotchi bridge?
There you go.
Yeah. Aavegotchi.com/bridge. And
nice.
That's the jam. Yep.
That's a beauty, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I love how, everything can be gamified when it comes to these complicated kind of DeFi concepts or blockchain concepts. That's kind of like our starting point, is how can we make it funny so it doesn't feel like a job or a chore, but it actually is like exploring or kind of humorous. So once you open at any point, you can open your portal. And when it does, the last thing we were waiting for so that we could make a launch date was the Chainlink just integrated their VRF, which is a random number generating oracle. So we build a lot of different things around this. And so the most important one is the portal experience. When you open a portal, the VRF oracle gets called and assigns a random number to your portal so that you can trustlessly know that the 10 Aavegotchis that are going to materialize are completely random, and nobody front ran you or modified it in some way, because each Aavegotchi has all these different personality traits and different collaterals. And if you put that all together, it kind of could significantly affect the desirability or collectability of any Aavegotchi. So it's important that they're truly randomly generated.
So it randomizes the number of Aavegotchis that you're gonna get, right?
No, you'll always get 10, but the contents are going to be randomized. Like you don't know if you're getting a really rare one or a common one. And
got it.
Yeah, and so that VRF takes like 3 or 4 blocks to process on Matic. That's super fast. So it just kind of like hovers for a minute, and then boom, your 10 are going to be materialized. And from there, you scroll through all 10. You can check out their personality traits, all their different unique aspects. The one number everybody should pay attention to is their base rarity score. So that's kind of like the cumulative score of how awesome that Aavegotchi is. And once you find the one that you really want to summon, you might see one you want, but you don't have the right A tokens to stake into it. So they're almost like little piggy banks. You want to stake some A tokens inside of the Aavegotchi. That's its spirit force. And so by staking the Aave
yield generator, I love it.
Yeah,
it's so degenerate.
It's so degenerate. We got to sprinkle some degen in there. So,
oh god, yeah.
So
that's great.
On Ethereum, they're called A tokens, right? It's all the yield generating Aave tokens, but they're on Matic. So we figured out a way to bridge them over ourselves, where we made a custom pool, a custom bridge with a pool where you basically deposit your A tokens, and then they bridge over as MA tokens, or what we just call Ma tokens. So the Ma tokens are waiting for you on QuickSwap. You can easily swap for them there. And so you just, again, it's so different when you don't have gas fees to pay. You're like, oh yeah, I'll just go get those real quick. And you can come back anytime and stake the Spirit Force.
Yes, for sure, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then by doing that, you summon the one Aavegotchi you want, and the other 9 are going to vanish. So they're gone forever. And you keep the one that you really want. And technically, on a back-end perspective, it's the same NFT. So the 721 token that was the portal, the metadata is transforming into the Aavegotchi that you ultimately chose. So your portal is gone, and your other 9 Aavegotchi are gone. And from that point forward, it's the one you want.
Wow. Okay.
Jesse, you said 2nd March, right? The launch.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be March 2nd. Mm-hmm.
What time?
It's probably, I know, we haven't put out an exact time, but almost everything we do in our community as far as events go is like late night Singapore time. So it'll probably be 10, 11 p.m. Singapore time, and early morning for like the US, and a really nice midday for Europe. The Australians always get stuck. I feel bad for them, but that's probably how it will go.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I was just talking about. I think it's nice to have an easy visual indicator to see the difference. So you've got your original tokens at the bottom. These are all the ones we're supporting for launch. So these are the different spirit forces. So you got your tokens. Then on Ethereum, you have your A tokens. And then on Matic, they're MA tokens and they're square. So it's really easy to discern them from the mainnet. We wanted to make it really obvious that they're different. So plus, it kind of reminds me of like money Legos and like building blocks. So we just kind of embrace that whole money Legos ethos. And so it's cool. They still are yield generating. And if you've ever used A tokens, they're really intuitive, because on Ethereum, your A tokens grow in your wallet. Like I have 1,000 AUSDC today. I have 1,001 AUSDC in my MetaMask wallet tomorrow. And I didn't have to push any buttons. It's just the APY automatically grows in your wallet. The quantity grows. That's really cool, but it makes them less composable if you want to like integrate them into other dApps. So by staking them into the bridge contract and then creating a Ma token on the other side, the result is that they are more like normal ERC20 tokens in their behavior on the layer 2. You don't see the growth. Like it's stuck at 1,000 MA/USDC the whole time you hold it in your wallet. But if you plug it into any UI, we'll deploy one soon, or if you just bring it back to Ethereum layer, it's going to take all the interest that was generated since it came over. So you are still earning that interest. And because it doesn't like grow in your wallet, it actually makes it a lot more composable. So other dApps are going to be able to come in and build around these in a way that they actually can't with the original A tokens. So it's really cool. Like you can double farm with them. Like you could do farming and you could still be earning yield at the same time. And
damn. How about what Jason has just asked? If you don't mind answering it before you continue. He says, once you're on Medic, you can never unsee layer 2. So do you know what he meant by this?
You say unsee? I think he means that it's like once you go over there, you want to stay. Like it really is such a good experience that it's hard to come back and deal with the gas fees as they are now, but even how it was 6 months ago, like it's really night and day. So
okay,
when I'm trading on QuickSwap or when I'm interacting with any of the dApps on Polygon or Matic, it's so weird.
Guys, we probably guys, we probably need to keep the questions a bit much lesser now, because I know Jesse has to go within like 5 minutes. So Jason is asking how rare is rare and what's the highest score. So we'll let Jesse finish up everything else, and then we'll and because we want to know more of the information, right? So let
is this Jason driving the car?
Yes.
How does he do it?
He had the bridge.
Yeah, he's driving over the bridge right now.
Yeah.
I hope he's not driving over the bridge.
Right, across. Yeah, my English is slipping.
It's a fine distinction.
You caught me there. That's. So he was asking about rarity. I guess my next slide here is about that. You can see there the rarity score for this little guy named Jonas is 430, and that's based on all the personality traits below it. So,
how high is the highest score for the rarity score? So
the range is
430 out of.
So the highest possible rarity score would be a perfect 600. It's pretty much unheard of. I don't think we'll get one of those for 100 haunts, 100 generations of. It's really hard to get. But we occasionally see if they're above 500, you're like doing really, really good. Like 500 plus is really good.
So that's an alpha, guys.
Yeah, be looking for those high 4s, 500s. Those are keepers. And you see his name's Jonas. There'll be a secondary kind of play here, a little bit alpha. You could almost like ENS domain name flippers. You can if you're first in, you want to be thinking ahead of time what you're going to name your Aavegotchi, because if you snipe one and are able to get something like Vitalik or Sergey or whatever you want, those are like ENS domain names. You can only claim one on chain. Each name's on chain, and you can only claim one per. There's only one of each Aavegotchi. So it's kind of a cool bonus.
This cool, man.
This is cool. So the way the traits work, we were like, you equip different wearables to modify your traits to boost that base rarity score. So you summoned a 480, you can boost it higher. But it's not like, we didn't want a very asymmetric way where it's like if you equip the Sergey blue plaid shirt, it's going to benefit everybody. Like whoever gets that is just going to win the game. Instead, you want to match the right game items to equip to your particular personality traits. So they exist on a bell curve, and the lowest scores, the ones you want to avoid, are the ones in the middle. So like 40 to 60 is like garbage. And a 1 or a 10 is actually a really good score. Just like a 90 or a 95 is a really good score. So,
well, here's a thought. If I have a Aavegotchi that's like 10, that's gonna be rare as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like all like 1s and 2s, and it's like the weakest Aavegotchi.
It could be like strangely weird. Yeah, it might, from a collector's perspective, it might be really interesting. But a low score is fine. Like here, you see the brain size is a 1. That's that's a small brain. And that's actually a really good score. That's why you're getting up in the high 400s or something, because of like that 1. Now the spookiness, the eye color is a 50 because it's just normal purple. So that's like right down the middle. You're getting basically 0 rarity score points for the 50s. So 1s and 99s are like perfect.
Awesome.
It's just so degen. It's just so degen. It's
super degenerate, man.
How do you get a brain of -3 if it's on a bell curve, though?
This is a Figma screenshot. I think our designer was having fun. I think it's a sarcastic -3.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
you
he's
you
just off
spotted
the
that
scale
fast.
intelligent, so he gets extra points.
He's like, yeah,
Genius,
he's off the
genius
charts.
level.
Yeah, that's galaxy brain small.
Galaxy brains.
So
Spooky Mulder.
yeah, because this is something we only built in the last month and a half while we were kind of waiting for Chainlink to deploy the VRF. So we're like kind of waiting around, and we're like,
you guys are bought, man.
yeah, we're like, what else can we build? But Layer 2 didn't have a good OpenSea NFT market yet. So we were like, you know what, we just need to build our own marketplace. So this is a preview of what we'll also launch on March 2nd. And it'll support portals, wearables. And yeah, you can see all the important information is there. But if you click on it, it will kind of drill down and show you kind of this kind of stuff. And we also use the ERC 998, which is our lead. Our CTO is Nick Mudge, who is pretty well known in the Solidity space because he's the author of the ERC 998, which is one of the reasons we reached out to him in the beginning. It allows 1721 NFT to be a parent and to link to other NFTs. So you're actually able to have like a chain of custody where if I send my Sergei the Conqueror to your wallet, all his wearable game items will go with. So it makes the NFT almost like a miniature wallet. And so if you drill down on this guy, you'll see everything that's in his inventory that are also 1155 NFTs. So they all go with whenever the Aavegotchi transfers.
Will the wearables give a boosted power to one of the characteristics of the Aavegotchi?
Yep. They all have different. For now, they all have boosters, personality boosters. So, one really cool site. Our community manages our wiki. So if you go to wiki.aavegotchi.com and click on wearables, you'll see all the wearables that are going to be available on March 2nd when the shop launches. And it also has a very detailed spreadsheet showing you which traits they modify. So, if you go back to this, it's going to help you nudge your score in the direction you want it to go. Like some wearables will make your score more negative and other wearables will make your score more positive for certain traits. So that's what I mean by you got to match the right wearable to the right personality type. And it's going to have all sorts of layers of, figuring out the meta for that. So yeah, a lot of cool wearables there. I think we're going to have about 100 wearables available on launch day, and then we'll probably do drops every couple of weeks.
Nice.
So,
which ERC did you say it was? That's the top level that then drags along all the items with it?
So the Aavegotchi is a 721, but then the wearables are all 1155s.
Okay, 721 okay, got it.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying there was another one you're using that's like an umbrella and that all the items follow with it.
That's the standard that helps those two connect. It's called 998. Check out ERC 998.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. That's really fascinating.
It was like it's been around a couple of years, but it's just really underused. And I think part of the reason is it's a bit gas intensive, but since we're on layer 2, that's not an issue. So we just took advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I told Steve about it. He was like, "Oh, we've got to meet Jesse, man." Yeah. So yeah, you go.
Yeah, it's great, Jesse. I'm really glad we met since Leslie and I have been working on something else in the background with Dunny. So we'll talk to you about that offline. It's super cool.
Oh,
I know the Matic guys as well because I've been working with them for the last 6 months on something else as well. So they're super. I really love these guys.
They're super supportive. They won us over early on. Even with my previous project that kind of explored this idea of staking inside of a 721. It's called BullionX, and it was taking Digix Gold from here in Singapore and staking it. They reached out very early and they're like, we're all about NFTs and blockchain gaming, and layer 2 totally fits that use case. So yeah, great guys. Can't say enough good stuff about what they're doing at Matic/Polygon.
Well, Danny's got a goal because he's got another meeting at 10, and which is that's why he's kind of dropped out. So Colbert, have you gotten enough alphas that Jesse has shared with you, or you want more?
Yeah, I got bounced to it. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm really glad to meet you all. Colbert has been a long time coming, and Steve, really pleasure to talk.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
Yep, and Yeah. So yeah, by all means, if you
Thank
guys
you,
are
Steve.
interested in this
Thanks for
and you're
coming
curious, just follow our Twitter is the easiest way to follow
Leslie, have him
along.
join our WhatsApp group. Then we can drill him with questions.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
No, there's no WhatsApp.
I don't
He
WhatsApp.
doesn't do WhatsApp. It's Telegram. Yeah, it's
WeChat.
Telegram.
You're a
WeChat.
wise man not to do WhatsApp.
不要 WeChat，
扫我的微信哈，扫我的微信。
不要。
稍微下。Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
guys.
Jesse, for chatting with us, man. It's really awesome. I really appreciate time. I know you got to go, so I think we'll cut it short here with you. And we'll touch base again. And because you're in Singapore, it's easier for us to meet as well. So, Danny definitely wants to meet you. He did ask, earlier, can he have a special Aavegotchi created just for him? I'm like, you're just asking for a tall order here, man. I'm not sure Jesse's gonna do anything for that, man.
No pre-med.
Even he,
no pre-med.
Yeah,
I gotta fight for him myself. I'll be scrapping.
Next time you're in KL, we'll buy you durians also.
Hey, that sounds
Oh,
cool.
nice.
I don't know.
Stinky fruit.
I'll
Nice
give
of
it-
you.
Yeah. It's I'm coming around on durian. I need time. Maybe we can have a try. So
thank you,
Thanks,
Jesse,
guys.
for joining us. Yeah,
Thanks,
you.
Jesse. Good to meet you.
Bye. Man, that
Okay,
was
so
so
I have some questions, some noob questions. So exactly, like some friends tuning in who are really new. So like, how does this whole NFT gamification work? And what are your thoughts on it? For the noobs down here.
Oh my God, where do we start with that one?
Yeah, you have to come from a class. That's all I can say.
Signing up.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Think of it like this way: if you've got collectible cards and you can use them in an interactive way online, and then those cards can also interact with other items to create more powers, more strength, more abilities. It becomes kind of an endless circle of things you can do, and then you can own land, you can own buildings. If you have a painting, you can hang the painting on the wall in the building. You can sell the painting in your shop online. So you imagine you have like a digital castle on your digital land, and you've got like an art gallery in one room, and it's everyone else's paintings that you sell in there for them. I mean, you can just go as degenerative as you want, and you can sell Aavegothchis and hang those on the wall too. I mean, it's just limitless, right, Cole?
Yeah, guys, I think maybe Jesse missed out one part, because I remember on their roadmap they wanted to have like a battlefield for Aavegotchis fighting out, fighting teams,
Wow.
Yeah, it's like battles and things like that.
probably didn't have enough time. That's why. Yeah, we were like two in his face. But anyway, yeah, he's coming back next week. He's got more time, 1 hour, to bring us all the way through for Aavegotchi before the launch. So I guess that's when things will heat up. I guess Matic's gonna be prepared for all that number of people coming on to Matic itself. So
they're great at promoting. They've got a huge community. So when you announce stuff with them, they're great at promoting it. Really good.
So guys, again, I gave you all tips before. Hosen, you know about this. I gave you a long time ago. Buy Matic. That's all I can say, guys.
I got it.
If you have Aavegotchi, right? I mean,
is he on our WhatsApp group?
Not yet. There's no WhatsApp for him. He doesn't do WhatsApp. He's on Telegram and on WeChat. So I'll set up the Telegram group. You guys can go and talk all you want.
Yeah.
I'll migrate.
Good idea.
I'll migrate our chat group.
One less WhatsApp group to deal with. That's good.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, we've been trying to spot gems. The viewers who's left behind, who was listening to us. We've been trying to spot gems in the making. How much is Matic now? I mean, Matic is like, I don't know, man.
Matic, let's see, it's
16 cents.
Yeah.
16?
So when I told you to buy, how much was it? Jose? It was at
like
12 cents.
I was looking at it when it was.
I got in at 16 as well. So
yeah.
Really?
So guys, I mean, if you know,
6 months ago, I think 6 or 9 months ago, it was like 3 cents, wasn't it? And it pumped up to 30, I think.
We
Didn't it?
have. I don't know, but all I know is we have first-hand information that projects like Aavegotchi is going to be on Matic. think of the explosion, man, guys. Come on, right? This is a free tip. You're not going to I'm going to get my 1 out of 1, Steve. Danny's got 2 out of 3, right? So I'm spot on for this medic. He didn't call this.
I'm just keeping score. I haven't done my call. I haven't called mine yet, but I'll start doing it soon.
Okay, never mind, you guys.
So we'll see what.
I want Colbert to call one so I can go track
1
it,
month
buy
later.
it. Come on, Colbert, call one project. I'll go buy it, and I'll tell you if it's up or down in a month.
Okay, I mean, but then, I haven't cashed out. I haven't bought my Italian road bike yet, so I think you still have to wait, man.
So, guys, anyway, I think...
Keep it to yourself. Fine.
No, I'm just joking. Anyway, Leslie, put us in the Telegram, since a lot of newbies are on Telegram.
Sure. You guys are incorrigible, man. The regular DJs and the uncles all getting together. We've come to the end of the show, guys. We've overrun 10 minutes, guys. So I've really enjoyed myself. It's been a long time, guys. Thank you all for joining us. I've got to close this off. If Telegram group, I send your regards to Jesse. Thanks, Jose, for joining in. It's been a long time, seriously, for you guys. So you guys can message me as we speak, okay, guys? So thank you all for joining in. We'll see you next week. Okay, next week is a special NFT special for how should I say, a special for Jesse to actually come in. I'm hoping to get Jason. So Colbert, can you try to push Jason to come on the show as well? It'll be just the 3 of us for next week's session. Okay.
I will.
Thank you all, and I'll see you guys. Bye. Bye, guys. Good night.